Welcome to the 3rd annual Who's Bad Hair Extravaganza Hair Show here in Deerfield Beach, Florida. We have brought on and we'll be bringing on some of the baddest hairstylists, barbers all over South Florida, has ascended here in Deerfield Beach, Florida at Lee Club. And we're gonna bring, further ado, we're gonna bring out the person who's put on this show for the last 3 years. Calandra Sands, she's one of the innovators in this industry here in South Florida, letting South Florida know that our state should be on the map when it comes to hairstyles, bar none. So stay tuned as we're gonna bring the person who's bringing this show to you, the nation, Calandra Sands of Sensational Hair and Nail Designs. We're back with the person who's brought this show to you for the last 3 years. A person that has traveled all over the country, going to different hair shows, the Barber Brothers show, one of the biggest shows to go on in Atlanta. She understands the importance of what hair is and how she needs to bring South Florida on the map. None other than Calandra Sands.
How you doing?
What makes you come up with a show of this nature?
Well, like you said, I travel to a lot of the hair shows, the Barber Brothers shows, and different shows in Miami. And I said to myself, you know, Broward, I need to bring one to Broward. And I've been doing this for a long time now, and I just thought that it would be something nice to bring out to the Broward County area.
Because you hear so much about Detroit, you hear about Atlanta, you hear about DC, but you very rarely hear about South Florida, when South Florida has some of the most exotic hairstyles.
Exactly. That's what I say. You know, South Florida. I mean, we have a lot of talented hairstylists here, and when I go to the Barber Brothers show, also I see a lot of stylists from Florida. They go there and they see different things, and some people tend to say that we are kind of slow, but you know, I don't think so. I think we're fast, and we've got a lot of talented hairstylists, like I said. And like I said, I wanted to promote those ones that does great hair. Now, with people watching this show from all over the country, if I fly in, if I'm a person flying into South Florida and I need to get my hair done, what's the name of your salon? My salon is Sensational Hair and Nails, and we've been there for about 16 years now.
And what's a number that someone can call if they're planning to travel to South Florida and they want to find a place where they can get their hair done?
Well, my number is area code 954-786-3997.
And it is a pleasure to have you here, a person of your experience. And you're an innovator when it comes to hair because you've been in the business for so long. It's a pleasure that you are putting this kind of show on to bring it to the nation.
Exactly, yes. Thank you.
And it's our pleasure. We'll be back tuned in with you here on KDA Broadcast Network, the #1 broadcast network for bringing you all kind of events. Stay tuned to us because we're coming up. We're finna get into something that the nation needs to see. The Who's Bad Hair Extravaganza. Thank you. We're live here at the Who's Bad Hair Show. You got a chance to see some of the acts, but then you got a chance to see one of the barbers do their thing. I'm here with the man that just took his hair barber stylist to the next level. I'm here with the man, Dave. What's happening, man?
How you doing, my boy?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
David Faye, yes, sir.
And where you from?
Nationality, I'm Puerto Rican and Costa Rican, but I was born in Philadelphia, raised in Hialeah, started in barbershops from there, went to up north, came back down, and I'm here for right now. I've been in there for like 12 years, I set it up there.
So if anyone around the nation, when they're flying to South Florida and they need to get their hair cut, how do they get in touch with a guy like you?
Currently, I'm at Hall of Fame Barbershop.
Okay.
On 774 West Riverside Drive. It's in Coral Springs. You can ask for me, I'm the first barber to the right. My name is David Faye.
Okay.
You can go to any Hall of Fame and ask for me and they will tell you where I'm located. Anytime, you can call me at 954-448-2082. And that's my phone number. Not many people, it's just if you want to get a haircut.
Okay.
You know? And yeah, I could do any type of styles. I do Beijing for the hair. I do mohawks,
Okay.
fades, blowouts,
Uh-huh.
no fades, designs. I could do it all for you. I'm very artistic.
What were some of the designs that you brought out to this show?
All right. Well, my most like the hardest one would be the Scarface.
The Scarface?
Yeah, I did him with a gun, and his face was like a portrait.
Wait a minute, so you're telling me you put Mr. Scarface himself, Tony Montana, in someone's head today?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I need to see that. I gotta see that hairstyle. Where's that young man? If you can find that young man, I need to see him. We gotta bring him on. Do we see Mr. Scarface himself? This young man just put Mr. Scarface, Tony Montana, in someone's head today. Wow, this is unbelievable, guys. We're gonna get, what's the guy's name?
His name is NIKO.
NIKO. We're waiting on NIKO. We're gonna go to a commercial break and we're gonna bring NIKO back because I wanna see this hairstyle when you were talking about you can put Tony Montana, Mr. Scarface, in a hairstyle. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna go to a commercial break. This is Dave from Hall of Fame Barbershop in Coral Springs, and we're gonna come back with that hairstyle. We're back here at the Who's Bad Hair Show. I told you before we went to commercial break, I had to find this young man, NIKO, who has Tony Montana in the back of his head. When I say Tony Montana, Mr. Scarface is in the building. He's in the building, guys. This is his hairstyle done by Dave. I'm gonna take your head so they can see on the TV. We're gonna roll it that way a little bit. Mr. Tony Montana, done by Dave. Mr. Hall of Fame place. Get your haircuts at the Hall of Fame. Ask for some of the guys in there. Dave is one of them. First chair, Tony Montana, NIKO in the building. We'll be back. Commercial break. Get back to the rest of the show.
Baby, nasty NIKO, holla.
We're back here live at the Who's Bad Hair Show. KDA Broadcast Network is bringing this show to you live. I'm here with the man, the myth, the best guy in the business. I'm here with Max Payne, a guy that is doing all kind of styles, doing the, you're a barber for the stars. You do Michael Irvin, and who else some of your barbers that you do?
Man, I done did KRS-One. I done did local talent in my, my little community, my little area where I'm at. And it goes on, the list goes on, man,
I mean, what were some of the styles that you brought to the stage tonight?
I did a little ADIDAS sign on my brother's head. I showcased a little bit of my fading skills.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You're telling me you did an ADIDAS sign in a young man's head tonight?
Man, run DMC, baby, you know how we do it,
So what I'm gonna have to do, I gotta find this young man.
Right.
We're gonna go to a commercial break.
Okay.
And I want you to bring that hairstyle back because I want to show people what's going on here in the South Florida area. But what can someone find you if they come to the South Florida area and they want to get an ADIDAS sign cut in their head?
Oh man, hey look, it's a little city called Deerfield Beach, Florida, man. It's not hard to find. You hit Dixie Highway after you get off 95 on Hillsborough, hit Dixie Highway. Once you hit Dixie Highway, make a right, come down to 54th Street, and man, it's right there, man. You can't miss it, man.
Hey, he gave you the information of where you can find him at, but we got to come back with that ADIDAS sign in the head I showed you.
I'm going to bring it to you.
We'll be back. KDA Broadcast Network is bringing it to you. Peace. We're welcome back here to the Who's Bad Hair Show. KDA Broadcast Network is bringing this show to you live. I told you at break I was going to go and find this young man that had the ADIDAS sign in his head. I mean the ADIDAS sign in his head. Max Payne's bringing that to you, man. He's trying to get it to you and trying to show you what time it is. Check out that ADIDAS in the front because you're going to see me spin them around and I'm going to show you the ADIDAS in the back. So I'm going to spin him around and we're going to show you the ADIDAS in his head. Let's slow take him around. Now we got that ADIDAS sign in the head right here done by Max Payne at JM Expressions. JM Expressions, you can find this cut at JM Expressions, the ADIDAS sign in the head, man. These barbers are doing their thing. Max Payne is doing his thing. He brought his models to the scene, guys. But we're going to get back to the show and bring you some of the battles from the females as they do their thing and watch this show. That's why it is the best show in the country, and we are bringing it to you with the best network, KDA Broadcast Network. We're back from the commercial break. I'm bringing you one of the finest judges, one of the finest barbers, an innovator when it comes to the hairstyles here in the South Florida area. He's been in the game a long time. I'm bringing you Sal from the compound. What's up, man?
Hey, man, how you doing, Tony?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's nice to have you out, man. A guy such as yourself that has been doing barbering for a long time, to bring you out to an event like this and have you to judge some of the upcoming barbers, man, it's a pleasure. How long you been in the game, man?
25 years right in Fort Lauderdale, from the east to the west, on Brow Boulevard.
Brow Boulevard and 31st. If you need your haircuts and you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, hit your man Sal up, man. Sal, you're one of the best in the business. You've been in the business a long time. Your barbershop is known throughout the nation. So when people come down to Fort Lauderdale and they need to get a haircut, from the stars to anybody, how can they hit you up? How can they find a guy like you?
You can reach me on 31st and Brow, the compound. The number is 786-319-6533. We're located on Brow Boulevard off of 31st Avenue, Melrose Park. That's where we're located.
And as he told you, man, like I told you, he's one of the innovators. He's judging this show tonight. The only time you get a judge of his caliber out, it's got to be a bad event. So, guys, stay tuned as we go back to the show and watch some of the ladies do their thing when they come on the scene. Thank you. We're back here live at the Who's Bad Hair Show. KDA Broadcast Network is bringing this show to you. I'm here with the infamous, the guy that you just saw earlier, put on a heck of a show, Mr. Richard himself. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Man, how you been, man?
I'm good.
Man, you're doing your thing here today. You're doing your thing. Where are you from, Richard? Which barbershop? Which salon?
I'm from Pompano.
Pompano? What's the name of the salon?
Supreme Salon.
Supreme Salon. Explain this style to me.
She is my queen of the jungle. It's 3 or 4 wigs put together, the braids or whatever it is, peacock feathers.
Wow, man. And that's what I'm telling people, man. When I travel all over and I'm going to the Barber Brothers show in Atlanta, in New York, in Detroit, I'm telling them, man, Florida is doing their thing, and we got to get on the map here in Florida and show people that we do hairstyles and we got fashion like anybody else in all the other states, man. Hey, I love that hairstyle. I know you got another one that's coming out, though.
Yes.
We're going to go to a break, and then we're going to bring your other style back on the scene. Let's try. We're back here showing you Richard's styles. You can hear in the background, you're hearing Richard doing his thing. The crowd is applauding for Richard. This is Richard bringing out another hairstyle. What's this hairstyle, Richard? Wow.
It is from 30 inches all the way up to 8 inches.
30 inches all the way up to 8 inches. Look at, camera zoom in on this. I want to zoom in on this hairstyle here.
Please welcome to the stage.
Look at this. Look what's going on. And we'll be back with you. We're finna go and watch another stylist do her thing, and then we'll come back to you. We're back here with the KDA Broadcast Network here at the Who's Bad Hair Show. I'm here with Tron. Tron, what brings you out to a show like this?
Well, first of all, I love fashion. I'm a fashion designer myself, so anything that got anything to do with fashion, I'm in it. I'm there.
Where can someone get some of your fashion design?
You can check out my website at www.thetronfashions.web.officelive.com and twitter.com/thetronfashions and facebook.com/FreddieFabulous.
How long you been in the world of fashion?
I had my first show when I was 16 years old, and now I'm 23 years young today. So it's been a while, almost about 7 years, 8 years almost. Yeah, it's been a while. So I'm thankful. God is good.
That is. Man, you doing your thing. Keep continuing to make those styles for the future, man. We got to let everyone around the world know that South Florida is on the map when it comes to fashion.
Yes.
You know, you hear so many people talking about Detroit, talking about LA, New York, and they overlook South Florida. But we'll let it's guys like yourself with your fashion, Tron, that's making South Florida what it is and putting it back on the map.
We got to do our thing. We got to do our thing. And I'm willing to do that. Yes.
And that's what we do.
Pick it up and pass it on.
That's it, man.
Yes.
It was a pleasure to have you here today at this show. My pleasure. We'll be back here to find out who really won this show at the Who's Bad Extravaganza the third time around. Star won it the second time around. Can Star hold on to that championship, or can he be dethroned at this point? We'll be back to find out. Tony Sands, Tron, here at the Who's Bad Hair Show.
Right.
We're back here with another one of the judges that judged this contest, that understood what she wanted to get out of her hairstylist in order to make this a successful show. Brenda, what did you see that made you judge the way you judged?
Competition was very stiff. Competition was great. Everybody had a great outcome. But Richard had an all-around styling, the performance, stage presentation, everything was great. He put together a great show.
And that's what, we had Rolanda on earlier, and that's what she said. They got to understand, you got to bring all the components together in order to have a full show. She stated Star blew the doors off this place with his performance. He had hair, he had styles, and he had choreography that helped him win the show, because Richard is the man. Star won it last year, hands down, but Richard is the man when it comes to this show.
Yeah, it seems that Richard brought it this year. Everything came together for Richard, and he came out on top this year.
And took home $1,000 and a first place trophy. So, Richard, man, you are the man. You are the third annual Who's Bad Hair Show champion. South Florida is on the map. Richard is showing you, Cece is showing you, and Star and Olivia, all these stylists are showing you that South Florida is on the map. The rest of the country, look out. We are putting on the baddest hair show. Like I told you, South Beach, look out. But this show is on the road next year. We're heading to South Beach. KDA Broadcast Network. We'll be bringing it to you live from South Beach. No other, the baddest place. When you come to doing hair, South Florida is that spot. Until then, peace.
Bye.
Guys, you saw one of the top hair performance in South Florida ever, guys. It was a great show. I mean, you've seen hairstyles from Cece, you've seen hairstyles from Star, you've seen Richard, you've seen Olivia, you've seen the Barber battle. Man, it was a show for South Florida to remember. This is the type of show that puts South Florida on the map, to let everyone in the world know that South Florida has hairstyle. And I'm here with one of the judges, Rolanda, one of the stylists that's been in the game for a long time and truly understand what these shows mean for putting South Florida on the map. How you doing, Rolanda?
I'm good.
Tell me, going into judging a show like this, what goes into it? I mean, what do judges look for?
Actually, we look for the hairstyles, definitely, because that's what it is, a hair show. And the performance, and how they present the hair, But overall, we look for the hair. And
that's what you say, you look for the hair, because you see a lot of people come on stage tonight, and they did a lot of dancing.
Yes.
But I guess they didn't recognize the hairstyle and understand what this is, that this is a hair show. And I think that takes from someone, because it was a tough show. Last year, Star won this show. Richard came to this show with his game on point.
Yes, he did. He was excellent. And Richard gave it all. Richard definitely gave hair.
I mean, I seen hair, I seen dancing, I seen
presentation, everything was wonderful.
And I guess that's what people got to understand when they go to hair shows. They got to get the concept that it is a hair show, not a dance contest.
Yes, exactly.
And for you to choose who you chose, like you said, you felt Richard, who took this show.
Yes.
Took home $1,000 first prize. He is the third annual hair battle royal champion for this hair show.
Yes.
Man, it's been beautiful, Rolanda. It was a nice show. South Florida, we are on the map. You heard it from Rolanda. This is the thing that you look for when you're dealing with a hair show. You're looking for hair first, choreography, and dance. They must bring it all in that order in order to win a show like this. Rolanda was one of the judges. She judged, she saw what she saw, and that's why we brought her out, because she is one of the innovators in the hair game. No other. Rolanda here in Deerfield, you can find her at where?
4748 North Dixie Highway at RJ's Radiant Beauty.
You heard it. you need to get your hair done, hit Rolanda up. It's been a great show. Until we see you next year, and we might be on South Beach with this one because the demand for it is high. KDA is taking this show on the road to South Beach, so look for us to come with this show next year live on South Beach. South Beach, are you ready for the Who's Bad Hair Show? I'm signing off. Tony Sands here with Rolanda. Until next year, see you later.